Others whispered that she had powerful benefactors in the government. A few even suggested that she was involved in oil bunkering, the dangerous but lucrative business of stealing oil from pipelines. Adaku laughed off these rumors, but inside, fear began to gnaw at her. She knew the truth was far stranger than any of the gossip, but she couldn't shake the feeling that her secret was always on the verge of being discovered. It was around this time that strange things began to happen in her luxurious new home. At first, it was small things, objects moving when she wasn't looking, shadows that seemed to flicker in the corner of her eye. Adaku dismissed these as tricks of an overactive imagination, fueled by stress and perhaps a bit too much palm wine. But then the dreams started. Every night, Adaku found herself back in the market, standing before the old man and his drums. But in these dreams, the drums were not filled with oil. Instead, dark shapes writhed within them, reaching out with grasping tendrils as if trying to pull her in. She would wake from these dreams drenched in sweat, her heart pounding. But in the light of day, surrounded by the trappings of her newfound wealth, she would push the nightmares aside. The creature inside her would not allow her to dwell on such things. There was always more money to be made, more deals to be struck. And so, Adaku pressed on, her empire growing day by day. She expanded her operation, buying a warehouse on the outskirts of Port Harcourt where she could store dozens of drums. Each night, she would drive out there in her expensive new car, fill the drums with river water, and in the morning, she would return to find them full of oil. But with each passing day, the air in the warehouse grew thicker, heavier. Dark shapes seemed to slither just out of sight, and at night, when the city's sounds faded to a distant hum, Adaku could swear she heard whispers coming from the drums. "You were warned," they seemed to say. "The drums give, but they also take." Adaku tried to ignore these unsettling occurrences, throwing herself into her work with even greater fervor. She began to cultivate political connections, attending lavish parties where government ministers and oil executives mingled. She donated generously to charities, her name appearing in newspaper headlines as a philanthropist and business mogul. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment for more videos.